What up, what up, what up, man? It's your boy King Moses live from the porch, man. I know it's been a little bit of a minute, you know what I mean? I've been just living life, man, just doing what I'm doing, trying to stay out the mix, stay safe, you feel what I'm saying? I think I was a little sick, that's what it was. I was a little sick past couple of times, had a little, you know what I mean, weather change, cold, flu, something like that or whatever. I was down bad for a little bit or whatever, so I wasn't up to it. And then caught the stomach bug afterwards. So I'm just kind of getting back to my normal self, and trying to just stay healthy, and stay safe, stay black, stay gypsy free. You feel what I'm saying? But what I mean, I had to bring it to the essence, man. Because I've been seeing a lot of nonsense rigmarole in the streets for a long, long time. And I think I'm a creative person where, what I mean, I just got slick sayings. I got an old soul, so I hear stuff from the old timers and just, refurbish it, what I mean, a little bit, reuse it, recycle. Nothing wrong with that. Sometimes it's important to know where you're going by looking at who stepped foot before you. You know what I mean? So I be seeing stuff or whatever. So yeah, it's been a while because it's like time just is just kind of like flying by now. It seems to me, and then like before you know it, you start looking like, damn, it's 2000, about to be 2024, and you think about something that you did. It seems like yesterday, but that could be 10 years ago, 15 years ago, and just sitting back and reflecting. I'm like, man, I've been talking about certain things and just thinking a certain way for a long time. When you start going back and doing the research, and sit down and think about it. So I had to bring it back to the essence because I've been talking about it so long. I just assume, and I drop bits and pieces there, there, and give an overview for the most part as far as like what a gypsy is, because that's my term, right? That I use on a regular basis. And I remember I did one a long, long time ago on another page. I might bring it over to the on the porch joint to see. Yeah, I might bring it over here, whatever. But that was about at least 10 years ago. At least 10 years ago. But I've been talking about this for the longest because what I mean. I put a name to it from what I've been seeing. And I think it's been really big since social media just has been a thing. When you kind of start and sit back and think about it. And I might do a part two and really go in depth on when this really, really started. Right? But this gypsiness has been going on for a while. Ever since social media. And I just been, like, I was like, okay, I just assumed, I've been saying it here and there, whatever. I might, spend a quick second to just kind of give an overview, whatever. But I think some people still don't know what it is. They don't know the definition or the term for it, but they know what it is. Some of them call them clout chasers or, girls that do that stuff, whatever. It's pick me's. They got these little terms now, whatever, right? So, and it's not just for women. So I wanted to break it down to the essence because I needed to get this definition. So I have a video where people can point to that's up to date, that they know what's going on. So first of all, I talk about gypsies a lot. So what is a gypsy? Because the people that don't know me, they hear it and they're like, what is that? So I gotta, give them the definition, whatever, to break down. But basically a gypsy is a person that seeks attention, strives for attention, needs attention, will do anything for attention, any means necessary. They're addicted to attention. So if I'm doing a podcast or doing a little channel where I'm talking about my stuff, whatever, am I a gypsy because I'm going online and putting it out there for public view? No. It's all about the intent. And I had a discussion with one of my folks when we was talking or whatever, right? So I have a perfect example, right? So I said, man, I'm a flamboyant person, but I'm not a person that is addicted to attention. So what I'll say is this, how to kind of break it down. I don't put certain stuff on or do certain things to get the attention of other people. I'm good enough to put some wild, outrageous stuff on or do some wild and outrageous stuff for myself just because I like it. So for just to break it down, right? So I could buy this real fancy Versace outfit because I like Versace, right? I could buy that, and I was when everybody else was wearing Gucci and Louis Vuitton and all those, I was like, I like Versace. I don't want to, that's not my thing or whatever. I don't want to go for that or whatever, right? But I could go to the club, wear the like most outrageous Versace outfit that's outspoken, wild, colorful, whatever, and then I could go in the corner of the club and just chill and just vibe out and just be chilling. I'm good. I ain't one of them ones where like, yeah, well, I need to be up in front and center by the DJ booth, get a table, walking around making sure everybody see my fit. I don't care. I like what I like. Now it may not be low key, whatever, might be just some wild shit that I like. So if I could try to joan on me for it, I wouldn't care. But I don't do it for the attention of others. I like it because I like it. You know what I'm saying? And I think also too because I know how the world is. I know how it is to not have and appreciate what I have, and been in a situation where I'm comfortable enough where I don't need certain things. Certain things ain't really necessary to me. I'm good just being me. And if I don't get a certain amount of attention from people, I'm okay, because when I didn't have it, they wasn't paying no attention to me anyway, and I survived. I lived. I was able to, go through life and do what I could do. So I just realized some of that stuff like that. And then I also realized that a lot of people like to be around certain people because they want to get attention based off of you or use you for that. So I mean, I ain't nobody special, whatever, but I don't look at stuff like that. Everybody's different. Some people just it's a disease. I feel it's a disease of, what you attention deficit syndrome, gypsiness, whatever. But like, it is what it is. I don't like it. I despise it. I do think it's a sickness, and I think that it gets worse when certain people do certain things to get attention and deceive people, and just like it's nasty work. But I'll say all this to say that, right? It's really been out of control. It's all time high. I don't respect it, and that's why I'm always on people's cases or whatever about this gypsy shit. Especially following after these celebrities, because the celebrities are the spokespeople for gypsiness, and they're the ones that, the mascots of gypsiness. And then people look up to these celebrities like they're actually somebody when they're not. They're just entertainers. They're not real people. They're doing a job, and that's not really them. So they're pushing an agenda, and they're doing a job or acting out or entertaining for a reason. So for you to look up to them people and want to strive to be like them or whatever, that's falling right into the agenda of the man, and therein lies the gypsies. So it's twofold. They're either gonna get people to be looking up to these celebrities or entertainers, follow them, and reenact the foolishness that they do, or two, motivate people to want to be in the same position to be an entertainer, so they can keep on reiterating the same BS agenda and be controlled by Hollywood or whoever runs the world right now as far as media. Let you figure it out. So You got people looking up to these people, emulating their lives, doing dumb stuff like, women saying, "Oh, I can't go out to certain places," and changing the fabric of how relationships are. You know, women don't want to go to certain restaurants and do all this, and it's just a trickle down effect. So let me give you an example of a gypsy, someone that does a lot of stuff for attention, and just are they just do a lot of stuff for attention. And what you'll also find is a lot of these people that are the celebrities that do this the most are the ones that feel the most threatened to lose their fame, because it's not about the fortune but their fame, and they do stuff to try to garner attention. It doesn't look natural or organic. It looks forced. You can tell that it's choreographed, and some people don't care about it. Some people are not intelligent enough to read between the lines and see all that. But I'm a person that I see that stuff. I know how these things work or whatever, and you can tell that it's forced, and it's rehearsed, and it's intentional. So I can't be mad at a person that's doing stuff just to be doing it, and that's just their personality, and people are drawn to it, and that's what they choose to do. But the ones that intentionally try to do stuff it on purpose to gather attention, it's no different. You go to the circus or the carnival, and they got they call them gypsies too. The gypsies that are the carnival saying, "Hey, here ye come to my game and play this and whatever," and they got these tricks to get people over to them so they can make money off of them. And this is why that's where the term came from. Traveling people that travel from state to state, location to location, doing the carnival shit or whatever, trying to get money out of people for entertainment purposes, and trying to get over on them. So they'll be the one where you go to the court, try to win the doll, the toy for your girlfriend, and you shoot the hoop or whatever, and knowing that it's not gonna work. You're doing it trying to impress the girl, but the rim is shaped like a football, and damn near impossible to actually shoot a damn basketball in that damn hoop. Or they play these games that are rigged, and that's just what it is. But they get the attention of people. They do this for entertainment or whatever, and it's a charade. It's a facade. That's where that term came from. But now it's changed in social media aspect where people do all the stuff where they do these these purposeful, intentional skits to draw a narrative or get people to get their followers up, get the algorithm running, and the more followers, the more clout they get, the more famous they get. That's all that matters. They're not really doing this for money. They're doing it more for the fame. Are they getting money for it? I'm sure they are to a certain extent. We would never know. I couldn't believe them, but they do this for the fame. Like, I'm pretty sure more than half of these people that are gypsies would do this just to have a camera in their face and for people to see them. So let me show you one in particular. Is the Tia and Tamara gypsy, the twin that divorced her husband, and she's been out of work and not really popping like she was before in the sister days, and it's killing her inside that she's not as famous and popping and all that or whatever that she once was. Her time has passed, but the problem with a lot of gypsies, they can't let it go. They can't let it go. They can't move on and do something else and just enjoy that they had their time in their heyday and do something else and just be like, okay, I've been there, done that. Let me do something else or whatever. As long as I can maintain as best as possible, whatever, and adjust my mindset, I'm good. No, you want to keep that same peak that you had before and keep riding it. It doesn't work like that. Life don't work like that. Eventually, the sun sets. The sun don't shine forever. So as long as you might as well shine together. But eventually it ends. You can't keep it forever. But look at this gypsy. So she didn't divorce her husband. So now she wants the attention of men because she wants to feel like, okay, it's going to be horrible if she's by herself. She left her man, whatever. But she would feel horrible and look stupid for leaving her husband, knowing she wants to be with somebody else and felt that the grass was green on the other side. And now she can't get a man. So she wants to thirst trap, do all that gypsy Jezebel bedwench stuff, trying to get people attention. But her time has passed. And then when you start to force yourself to do certain stuff or whatever, like this goofy stuff, unless you just being a full out smut bucket, gypsy Jezebel, bedwench that's in the streets, man ain't gonna care. You're not gonna find no husband or whatever the hell you looking for, whatever. This is crazy. And I did this one before about this one because she be getting the kids involved. I told y'all it's another video that y'all gotta look at or whatever when they use these kids to do these TikToks and being a cameramen and camera women and all this old nonsense goofy stuff. But look at this one right here. She had posted stuff because she posted them thirst traps and all this stuff, and they was joning on her outfit or whatever. And I mean, you could just see this. Look at this. Look at this stuff. What this gypsy talking about? Look at the caption. Look at this caption right here. She's talking this nonsense. Heard y'all was talking about me on here. Y'all ain't never heard of a freaking pantsuit. Now look at how look at it. It's like they're doing motion pictures, short motion pictures, and it's like this is just goofy. This is just weird. Who sits around all day like life is going like this? Shit is weird. Like I said it before. Have you ever seen somebody record one of these TikToks and how much work goes into a 22-second clip? They got to do all this edit, put the filters on. They got to do it 4, 5, 6, 7 times. They look weird. You don't even see the music that's going on behind it. It just looks real fucking weird and desperate and just horny for attention, man. It's crazy. It's nothing I can see if it's just like, okay, well, it just popped up and you just felt like doing it. You recording yourself for the memories or whatever. That ain't it. But no, you want to do all this gypsy stuff, and that's why I despise. Now, here's another one. Sierra and Russell Wilson. 2 other gypsies or whatever that just do a whole bunch of shit for attention or whatever. And this was related. I was going to do another video, but I was like, man, I ain't got time for it because there's so much time has passed or whatever. But when we talk about these restaurants and how women say that they can't eat this place and, they need a boss nigga to spend money on them and all this stuff. Let me tell you the new agenda that's going to happen. And I'm going to have to probably revisit this later. But now, everybody, they can't eat at the Cheesecake Factory. They can't eat at these certain places, whatever, whoop-de-whoop. What's going to happen is you're going to have chicks now seeing stuff like this and wanting to emulate this. Be like, oh, well, it's okay to go to a average type spot if it's my favorite. But I'm going to need my man to do this because this is the new thing. This is the new trend. Watch this gypsy stuff right here.
Oh my gosh. Babe, this is like next level. This is like top. My honey knows how much I love Waffle House. He rented out the whole Waffle House, and I am the happiest girl in the world.
This is terrible.
This is crazy.
Well, it's the empire, crooked lens coming around the south from the strength. Having the bows and that old southern south, please. Ain't nothing but incense in my atmosphere. I'm bending corners in my lag by, cause that's how we been rolling here.
Hey babe, this is like, for sure, one of the most epic things that you've ever done.
Waffle House.
I love you.
Well, I know that pregnant belly of yours.
And he look and see, and he don't even look like he eat there, whatever. It's just crazy. But it's just forced. Now, I'm not saying he can't do nothing nice for his wife or whatever, but there's always the agenda behind this or whatever. Like they're doing this on purpose to get likes and clicks and followers and keep up their popularity. What women are going to start doing now, which I have a feeling about, is Oh, well, I need my dude to rent out a spot for me, so I love Fridays. If you a real boss, nigga, you can rent out the Fridays for just me and you. And niggas gonna be trying to rent out venues and all this old nonsense or whatever. It's just crazy, man. But this is agenda that's coming from the man, because commerce. When you have stuff like this with people, especially Negroes, that are willing to spend their money to impress people or to get attention from other people, the man makes money. And people don't get that, but it doesn't matter, because, like I said, this generation and our demographic of black people just have a overall sickness, and we are infected by gypsification.
Want some,
Look at
want
it.
some waffles and some eggs.
Simple.
Yeah, I need all that.
Now it's a birthday, whatever, like, cool thought, like, I mean, and he's a celebrity, first of all. Second of all, if a regular Joe Schmo would have did this or whatever, they'd be like, oh, you just cheap or whatever, and they don't look at it like, oh, well, you spent this money. They don't worry about that. But just be mindful of the stuff that's going to be going on with these people out here, and y'all need to stop worshiping these celebrities, because they're leading y'all to some false hope, and y'all trying to keep up with them. You can't do it. Two, you don't need to do it, because they live a certain type of life. They are working. They are on the clock. Their job is to entertain us, not to take what they're doing seriously. You live another type of life. You work a 9 to 5, or you got a business of your own or whatever, and you don't need to be trying to live that lifestyle of the rich and famous, because you're not rich or famous. And why do you need to be? Like, if that's your dream to do that, then by all means, whatever. You know what I mean? And if it happens for you, then go ahead. That's what you want to do, cool. But all these people putting these fake skits on Instagram and TikTok and doing all this foolishness, doing all these nigga dances, shucking and jiving, got trick babies spending money on IG models, quote unquote. You got, I didn't forget. Where's old girl at? Where's old girl? Oh, we're not even gonna talk about Joe Smith and his joint that he married a porn star, and that's a whole gypsy situation in itself, where he been minding his business, whatever, and his wife has just been on his ass. She used to be a porn star. She can't live that chill life anymore, so they coerce some situation where she's gonna humiliate him, embarrass him, and use him for clout, because she was trying to do it for the longest. And she's doing the Jada Pinkett route. Gonna disrespect my man, go on the world tour to promote myself and what I was doing, promote my OnlyFans, maybe get some money off of teasing on being in porn again. Let me go on these shows, promote my business of massages or whatever, even though I don't have a license and all this other stuff, but let me tease some guys or whatever to make this money. And because I want, well, not even the money. It's not even about the money. I want this fame. I want to be able to use this to catapult to something else so I can be in the limelight, because I want attention. This is not about the money. It's not about the money. And he going right along with it. They going to be on these shows. He going doing Vlad TV interviews. They about to do a reality show with therapy and all this old nonsense or whatever, man. It's sickness. It's a sickness. It's sad, but that's the world we live in, man. I forgot about the Joe Smith stuff. I was going to do something about that too, whatever, but like I said, time that passed, whatever, and it's just like, whatever, but it's going to keep on going. It's like I said, this will be a continuous conversation, but y'all need to stop paying attention to these celebrities, trying to follow their lifestyle, because it's all a facade. Look at Jeezy. He just dropped the album. He did a whole goddamn interview, turned into Stokely Michael reincarnated. He ain't the snowman no more. And now all of a sudden he want to be sitting on the couch with Nia Long, who trying to get back in the game and get her popularity lit back up again after the Celtics coach then cheated on her and did all this or whatever. And it's nasty. So now he want to be the intelligent thug, reincarnated, reformed, and all this stuff, code switching, talking real proper like or whatever on a couch with all black on, and she acting like she goddamn Dr. Ruth and being a damn therapist, talking some bullshit. All that, and then they make a cucumber. That's all it is. It's gypsy alignment, man. It's a reason why they doing stuff. So y'all shouldn't be taking some of this stuff serious, man. Stop seeing this shit and trying to emulate your lives like that. That's what a gypsy is. And gypsy activities are dangerous for your health, because at the end of the day, when you don't get those likes that you want, you don't get those likes that you desire, you start to do other things that you feel is going to get you the popularity. Then you start driving yourself crazy and stressing yourself out because nobody likes you. Or the people that you want to like you, nobody cares. So when I say I do this for the know, not the show, I don't give a fuck if 10 people like this goddamn shit or see it or whatever. I don't care. This is for me and for the people that are going to appreciate it or whatever. I'm not doing this for fucking trying to get 1 million views. If that was the case, I would be on TikTok, shucking and jiving. I would be really trying to push the issue and doing certain things or pandering to certain people and trying to follow the trend of what's hot just to get some views. I don't give a damn about it. I care about the integrity of life and the game and the way of the world. These kids that y'all neglecting because y'all so focused on yourself and trying to get popular for some people that don't give a damn about you. You out here being a gypsy. You're not even enjoying life. You're not even taking care of your business because you're so focused on trying to get someone to like you, trying to get someone to pay attention to you. Like, you can make money without being famous, without anybody knowing you. I prefer it that way. If I was a millionaire, if I was making money, I wouldn't want nobody to know what the hell I'm doing. I'm not putting no MoneyGram or money phone to my face and putting it up on IG or TikTok or nothing like that. But this is a pushed agenda that's working for the man, because I guarantee you, if people start focusing on doing better for themselves in the community and their children and all that, and stop worrying about trying to show off to somebody else and impress somebody, we'd do a whole lot better as a society and as a community. We'd be doing a whole lot more if people didn't know what we was doing, what we was getting, and move a little bit more stealth, more discreet. We'll be getting a whole lot farther. But when people know that we got the money and we spending it, they're going to do stuff to get the money out of us. We're the most spending, trying to show off for ass race there is. Not saying the other ones don't, but it looks like we do the most. And we be the ones that be the most in need or struggling. But what the hell do I know? I mean, that's just my opinion. I gave y'all 30 minutes on this joint or whatever. I know I was like kind of all over the place, but you can follow my gist or whatever, you know what I mean? And yeah, man, like, subscribe, comment. Let me know if you agree, disagree, what you think or whatever in the comments. Share and all that other stuff. Even if you don't, I don't care. Like I said, that's just what I just say at the end of the day. Like I said, this is for the know, not the show. It's your boy King Moses, live from the porch. And I'm going to keep praying for these kids, man. Don't be a gypsy. And if you see a gypsy, just put it in your mental about what I'm talking about and see, because eventually all this stuff is going to go away. All this stuff is going to change. And when it's just you by yourself, can you live with yourself as is? Can you be comfortable in your own skin? And if you can, maybe you just need to just chill out, just do you, and just enjoy life. Let it come naturally and organic. You don't need the verification or the validation of others when you do stuff or for what you're doing. Shouldn't matter. It's your boy King Moses, live from the porch. I'm out.